Hi friends, it's time for another episode of Amanda's Animal of the Day! Yay! I asked all my raccoon friends to tell me their favorite animals, and every week I've been picking a new one to learn more about and to make our Animal of the Day so that I can share some fun facts I learned about those animals with all of you. As always, I like to start these episodes off by giving my friends 3 clues to see if they can guess which animal I'm thinking of. So put on your super duper thinking caps and your super duper listening ears and listen to my clues to see if you can figure out what today's animal of the day is. So, my first fact is they're white. My second fact is they live in the North Pole where it's really snowy. My third fact is that they go roar. So it's a roaring animal that's white and lives in the North Pole where it's snowy. Think, 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 my friends. Think, 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 my friends. Think, 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 my friends. What animal's on my mind today? If you guessed that it was a polar bear, high fives. Give yourself a high five. Kiss your brain. Round of applause, because you're right. Today's animal of the day is the polar bear. And as always, I put on my super duper researcher hat and I found some really cool facts about polar bears that I'm excited to share with all of you. All right. Our first fact is about bath time. Do you take baths? Yeah. How do you take a bath at home? You get in your bathtub, you turn on the water, you wash your hair, you wash your ears, your tummies, scrub from head to toe with soap and water, right? Do you think that bears take baths too? Well, guess what? They do. But do you think that they have bathtubs in the North Pole where they live? Bears don't have bathtubs. Polar bears, take baths in the snow. So here's my picture of a polar bear rolling around in the snow. I gave him a rubber ducky because I thought it would be fun, but I don't think they really use rubber ducks for their baths. Polar bears like to take snow baths. So when a polar bear's fur is messy and dirty and they need to get it clean, they lay down on the snow and they roll around and take a snow bath to get themselves nice and clean. All right, let's see what the next fact is. The next fact is about sharing and how polar bears communicate. Because just like us, polar bears share with their friends and their families, and they use their words or different ways of communicating to let their friends and family know that they want to share. But polar bears can't speak like you and I can. They have to use another way to ask their friends and let their friends know they want to share. They touch their noses to each other to ask to share food. So if one polar bear saw another polar bear had a really yummy looking fish, he would walk over to the fish, he would take a look at it, circle around, and then he'd walk up to his polar bear friend and touch his nose to his nose to say, "Hey, can I have some?" And that's how they share. Give it a try at home next time somebody has a yummy looking snack. Try to see if you can touch your nose to your grown-up's nose, and if they'll know that means you want to share. Pretty silly. All right. Our next fact is a really interesting one to me. So polar bears they love to swim, and they can swim for days and days and days to get from one place to another. Polar bears are the best bears at swimming, which actually means that scientists and people who study animals, they classify polar bears as a marine mammal, just like dolphins and whales and manatees and seals. Polar bears are considered to be in the same animal family as dolphins and whales and other marine mammals because they depend so much on the oceans and the seas for food and for how they live. and they're the only bear that's considered a marine or water animal. And also, for part of that, their paws are specially built for swimming. So they're the champion bears of swimming because they are ocean bears or sea bears. And our last fact is about the size of polar bears. So polar bears, and the male polar bears especially, are super big. One male polar bear, it weighs about the same as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 grown up people. So like 10 Miss Amandas or 10 of your mommies, 10 of your daddies. That's how much one male polar bear weighs. They're super, super big. They're actually considered the biggest carnivore mammals. Nope, not even. They're the biggest land carnivores in all the world. Pretty cool fact. So those were my polar bear facts for all of you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. In the description down below, I put a link for 2 other videos I made. So in one of them, we're going to read a story I love about polar bears. And in the other video, I am going to show you how to build with ice cubes. Check them out and enjoy. Have a great day, friends. See you soon. Bye.